Watching Nile Cruise with Yasmin Bakir and myself, Muhammad Abdirrahim. Time now for a very, very nice segment. We have with us beautiful girls here. They are sports champions. I'm going to introduce them to you from right to left. And they are Farida, Jana, Aysel, Malak, and Maya, and they are champions in artistic swimming and artistic gymnastics.
Seriously,
Thank you.
very much, ladies, young ladies, for joining us here on Nile Cruise. Now, what we understood is that you both play different sports. We have to the right here what's called the artistic swimming, and then we have the artistic gymnastics. So let's start with the younger ladies here. If each of you would, by in turn, introduce yourself and tell us more about what you do, maybe possibly more about yourself, if you'd like, in order. All right?
I'm Farida. Actually, I entered synchronized swimming when I was young. When I entered the club, I actually go to the pool and I watch the
How old
synchronized
were
swimming.
you?
I'm 11 years old.
How old were you when you started?
5 or 4, I don't remember actually. And I knew that was the right thing and the right sport I would be interested in. And the coaches inspired me, and then I entered. And actually, I entered like 5 or 6 championships.
Wow, that's very interesting. I also want to, you guys, while the rest continues, to tell us more about what inspired you the most, or who inspired you the most. And the reason this is very important, Mohammed, is because it's very nice to see very young girls determined, knowing what they want. Usually at a very young age, they would play 3 to 4 sports before they decide if they want to ever play sports. Or at least as far as my son is concerned, unless boys, they are less determined when it comes to sports than girls do. So who inspired you?
My mom and the coaches.
The coaches. All right. Tell me your name, honey, and tell us more about what you do and how you got into this artistic swimming.
My name is Jana. Already my sister was in artistic swimming, so her coaches convinced me to enter it.
Convinced me? That's so cute.
So they inspired me, and I liked that.
And you both are you twins? You're not, right?
No, she's bigger than me.
So
Jana, sorry, Yasmin, I want to ask Jana something. You know, but this is going to be embarrassing to Farida. But Farida, of course, if she doesn't like your answer, she will take the mic, okay?
Or she's going to discuss it at home.
No, yeah, exactly. The question is, are you better than her? And I'm sorry, but usually
Mohammed, you
Yasmin,
don't ask girls these questions.
Yasmin, usually the younger one comes. Yes, the older one is her role model. She looks up to her, but she wants.
Is that because she said she was convinced?
Yeah,
by
she
the
wants
coach
so much to beat her older sister or his elder brother. So usually the young one gets on top. So is that the case?
The Williams,
I said
the Williams,
yes,
Serena
the
Williams.
Williams.
That's
This is what that confirms what I'm saying. So who wins between you two?
Look, I don't know, but I got the first place and she got the second. So.
Okay.
That is very,
but you remember
clever,
that Farida is your role model, right?
Right?
You look up to Farida.
Yes.
Great.
But the whole point is that.
And you want her to win, Farida, right? Because she's your
you're giving her that opportunity. Yeah. She was convinced. But what the thing is, I wanted to say is that you are very much inspired by what you do, and that you see yourself continuing in this sport till you grow up, and possibly because you've been, mashallah, already going in for championships. So you'd probably aim for international championships as you grow.
Right.
All right. Well, good luck. I hope it doesn't get very tight between you like the Williams as you grow up. Can you tell us, honey, more about you, your name, how you got into this sport? Do you know them?
Yeah.
Okay. So you're friends.
My name is Aysel and I'm 11 years old, and what inspired me to go to train synchronized swimming is that I used to watch the synchronized swimming Olympics, and the competitors inspired me to go in it. And when I saw people dancing in the water, I just knew that it was the right game for me.
Great.
That's great.
You
That's-
love
I like-
music. You must love
yeah,
music as
yeah.
well,
Yeah, and
right?
I love
Say that.
dancing.
Now, tell me, I mean, how do you decide which song you're going to dance to or stuff like that? Is it your decision or is it the coach's decision? And do you sometimes feel that you like that song more, so you sing, you dance better to it?
Yeah, I do, and mostly the coaches choose the songs for us, and I just go with it.
Well, I would also want to be very much curious to ask. I mean, you dive under the water while you do. How do you even hear the song? I mean, how do you know? I mean, that is something you want to
Yeah,
know.
yeah.
How do you hear under the water?
We have speakers underwater, and
You do. See, I didn't know. Did you know?
No.
I have a pool
No,
by
I didn't.
myself. I
I
didn't know
didn't.
that. Now I'm gonna ask them to put a speaker under the water. So you do have speakers under the water, because
Yeah.
I always watched the Olympics when I was younger, but I was too lazy to do any kind of sport. So, but then I always had this. How do they know how to do it? And how do you catch your breath as well? Hold your breath for long under the water.
we train a lot, and we wear nose clips to help us, and we don't get water in our nose, so that's why.
Wow.
Yeah, we
That
wanna-
is very inspiring. Very inspiring.
Indeed.
So, how about we move to the other category,
Yeah,
which is
please.
again very challenging.
Artistic as well, but
Artistic
gymnastics,
and
yeah.
much older young ladies as
Yeah.
well. Tell us your names and more about you and what about this artistic gymnastics? So I didn't even know that this word existed. I thought gymnastics was gymnastics
I knew that.
and that's it.
It's good.
Yeah.
I knew something.
so much
because
about
you asked me
sports.
3 questions. Did you know that? No, I didn't. But that I knew. Thank God.
All right.
Yes.
and-
Go
yeah.
ahead, Mala.
My
Go
name
ahead.
is Malak. I started gymnastics at the age of 2.5 years old. I went to many championships, 3 international championships. One was in Slovenia, the other one was also at Slovenia, and the third one was in Belgium. I have more than 50 medals. With my
Did you say
sister.
50?
Yes.
5
Yeah, I was
0.
just like wondering. Did
5
she say
0.
50?
Wow.
Wow.
I enjoy gymnastics, and my favorite apparatus is floor. I love dancing. And
How many
enjoy
golds
singing.
out of the 50, Mala?
Around 30 medals. 30
30?
gold medals. 30 or something.
Now,
Wow.
I have to say that they obviously look twins.
Yeah, they do.
Right, and you do
They
the
do.
same sports. Then I
They
want to
do.
ask, do you both play? Are you sharing those medals? Do you trick people? Because you look so alike. What about you, honey? See, that's true. You wouldn't know. Yeah.
I'm my
Wow.
No, I believe it. I believe it.
I was inspired by my mother and my coaches.
Your mother must be into gymnastics as well.
No, but she inspired me and convinced me to play.
Okay.
We have many medals and many trophies also.
How many
And-
medals do you have?
How many share medals?
No, we
Sorry?
have
Twins?
about 50 together.
Oh, okay, great,
Wow.
great. So, did you guys go to the Olympics or
No.
you're still too young for that.
Yeah.
But is the plan the 2020 Olympics
my
in
dream.
Tokyo? Is that the plan?
Yes.
Yeah.
Well,
and
I
how
see your
would you
dream
qualify?
coming true.
Yeah, I mean, how would you qualify?
Train harder. And
At the moment, if the Olympics were tomorrow, would you be qualified?
maybe, I don't know.
I think
Sorry?
Egyptians, to be honest, they always qualify in a lot. I mean, we've been inspired, and especially females. I mean, weightlifting, and we've
Yeah,
been
yeah,
in
yeah.
squash for quite straight. So yeah, why not? They would do it. 50 medals. They're
Yeah,
good.
we get the championships in Africa and in the Arab world, but what about globally? So I want the question about the Olympics, Malak. If you took the mic, so I guess
Yes.
you have something to tell us.
Oh, it takes a lot of time to train before a championship. So we need to train before it with like 6 months or a lot of time to be trained.
That's very
Yasmin,
interesting.
we must ask these young
Yes, of
girls
course, I
how many
wanna-
medals they have.
Well,
Because
I,
I
don't know if
mean,
I mean, here
we-
we're going to
we-
get a
we
bit
don't wa-
grudgy because the sisters, right? But have you got the chance to win medals yet?
Yeah.
And tell us about how many medals. Inspire me more. See how lazy I have been as a little child. Wow.
19 at the age of 10. I mean, that's a record.
Wow, wow.
Beautiful.
I'm very, very much inspired. Really, you have made my days, young ladies. But then I do want to ask you, as a mother myself, how do you cope with your studies along with your passion for sports? Because I think this is like the struggle of every parent.
You see, Farida is the spokesperson
Yeah,
here. Yeah.
looks like it.
Yeah,
looks
she's
like
the media girl.
we train at night. We study, but we take sometimes we take يعني we take a vacation from training, and sometimes يعني before the championship we take a week
Off school and
off
excused.
school.
I believe yes, they do that now.
Excused.
They do have excused holidays for.
That's good.
Yeah, which
That's
is why I asked this in particular, because usually education was very firm until they realized how important sports was.
Indeed, indeed, Yasmin.
I also think you guys have something to say. You're at a much older level, so I think you've been through this. Although you're on a critical level, you're probably in IGs or high school now. A very critical point in your lifetime, whether you have to miss a tournament and drop out a medal, or try to go for the challenge of both maintaining your education and your medals. How do you do it?
We don't really study a lot, obviously.
How honest is that?
Yeah.
I really
Very.
persuade you to go with your passion for
Very.
sports. Whatever degree you're going to earn at the end, you go into sports.
But we're good in exams and we score high marks.
That's very good.
Yeah,
That's very
we're
good.
fast learners.
That's
yeah.
and I think it also does help psychologically.
Yeah, it must.
Yes, it does. It does. It doesn't strengthen your abilities for education, your passion for sport. All right. I want to, because we are running out of time.
Yeah.
I would like to say, if there's a final statement you would want to say. I believe you have the mic and you're ready to say something. Tell us.
I just want to give you a tip. Whatever you do, just believe in yourself and never give up, and you will reach your goal.
How beautiful is that?
That is great. That is great. And I believe this is a true statement,
Yes,
honey. Out of years of
100%.
experience, it is a true statement. Anything in the world, and even though you're young girls, I'm very much inspired that you are determined to prove yourself in what you do.
Good luck, girls. Good luck.
Yes, at least it's not soccer. Although internationally, soccer girls teams do win.
Yeah.
Do win, yes.
Yeah.
Unlike the team you just they do win. We want to thank you very much, young ladies, for being here. Good luck with your future, with your, whether it's in education or in with your love with sports.
Thank you, Farida.
Thank you very much.
Thank you, Malak. Thank you, Aisel. Now you see, I made a mistake. Farida, the young girl, the beautiful young girl.
Jana, I love
Jana,
that
Aisel, Malak, Maya. Thank you very much, girls.
Thank you,
You're
young
welcome.
ladies.
Thank you.
And
Good luck.
since we are
Well
talking,
done, well done.
Yes, and since
Well
we're
done.
talking about the African Cup of Nations, it's always also important to talk about individual sports at a very young age, because that's where it all starts, right? Nobody just wakes up to find himself joining a national team and going.
It takes a
for-
lot of hard
it
work,
takes
a lot of
hard work.
determination,
Yes,
a lot of
and
practice,
potentials as
a
well.
lot of sacrifice.
Exactly,
Yeah. And you have to have, indeed,
yes.
the talent.
Yes.
That's God-given.
And inspired
That's
role
God-given,
models. I believe
yeah.
if your parents and the coach and so many people behind really
Yeah.
the scenes who have contributed to that. Anyway, stay tuned because we still have more coming up on our program Nile Cruise. Don't go away.